Hey YouTubers, last week I showed how to make a cooling ice vest for about 10 or 15 bucks. This week we're making a cooling ice hat for about 4 bucks. At the end of the video, I'll show you what it looks like with me wearing it walking around outside. All right, take care.
$75, $72, $71. So I was outside for about 35 minutes. That's not a lot, but these bags are very thin. That's still cold to the touch. Pressing the wrong button. 72. So the bags are still cold. They're not frozen anymore after 35 minutes, but you could put a bunch of these in those little tiny coolers, like 6-pack coolers, put some ice in there, and then during the day swap them out like every 30-40 minutes, I guess. And it's the gel solution that I made with the sponge, and I put a little piece. This is bubble wrap, really thin, and I wrapped it in foil, put it in the top. This keeps the heat from coming in and also keeps the cold from going out, and it's removable. So yeah, I think it's a fairly simple, inexpensive solution. It won't work for everything. You know, you still want to maybe wet the hat and maybe wear a vest or one of those cooling things around your neck and be hydrated. All right guys, take care, stay cool. Hey YouTubers, we're talking about hats today, cooling hats. Last week I made an ice vest, very inexpensive, about 15 bucks. I thought I'd mess around with a hat. The hat I've got today is an old $3 hat from Amazon, a bucket hat or a boonie hat. And what I did is I took a really thin slice of the foam that the drywall people use and made it about the size of the sandwich bag, the freezer bag, quart size. Added the gel solution that I showed you how to make in the last video. I'll leave a link in the video description how to make it if you don't want to watch that video. And then I put it in the freezer, and I also wrapped some foil around it, so when I touch it on top, it's not cool at all, but it's cool inside. It's been about 30-35 minutes so far, and it's still very comfortable. When I go inside, I'll get my digital thermometer to see what temperature it is reading. The hat doesn't draw as much attention as the vest does, and sometimes you may not need to be cool that long, but you could, because the foam inserts are so small, they're very thin, you could put a bunch of them in a little ice cooler with some ice, and you had to go somewhere, you could swap out every like 45 minutes or an hour. If they warmed up, you could put in a new one, and they're reusable forever and extremely inexpensive. Once you buy the bag of Ziploc bags, and the gel solution is simple, easy to make, and you don't look too odd wearing this, and it's very, very cool. I've been out for like 30-35 minutes so far, and I'm not putting up a sweat. It's 12:30 in the afternoon in July 11th, South Florida. Yeah, it's kind of warm. It's kind of warm, and like I said, this top is not cold at all, so I'm not getting any of the loss from the cooling. Also, I wet the hat ahead of time, but everybody does that. But check out how to make this. It's very quick, inexpensive, easy, and if you're having to go out and about, if you don't want to wear ice vest or something like that, you might want to start off with something as simple as this. Also, get you one of those towels that you put around that are really good for absorbing moisture and staying cool. I think they're called frog togs. I leave a link for them in the video description. They're really good too. So try making one of these. It takes you a couple of minutes, and you can make a bunch of them, put them in the freezer, and then when you have to go somewhere, you can stay cool. Sometimes you're already cool, but you need to be a little cooler. All right guys, hope you're doing good. Variety channel, you never know what you're going to find, because I never know what I'm going to make. Been doing it for 18 years, got over 1,500 videos, and like I said before, people watch one video, they like it, next week I got something completely different, so they never come back. So I really appreciate everybody who keeps coming back. I really do. All right guys, keep cool.